Hi there, Belma from Work Bigger here, helping you do work you love that makes a difference in the world without burning out. Today, I want to talk about what it takes to make a big career change. Every month in the Work Bigger community, we have one of our members co-host a call and lead a discussion on a specific career and life topic. And this past month, we had member Leah Noumoff talk about making a big career pivot recently. Leah started her, her career in the restaurant space and she soon transitioned to real estate, but what she really, really wanted was to work in art full time. Leah now works at an art company from 9 to 5, so that's her full-time job, and she also runs her own creative studio. So what I want to share today is 3 key takeaways from Leah's call because it was so powerful. And I know many of you are likely thinking about a career change. And some of the questions that I hear when it comes to making a career pivot are, how do I start? Or how do I communicate my value? And how do I do it without sacrificing my pay or starting over? These are some of the things that I see and I hear that hold people back from making the decision to make a career change. So I'll talk about what it takes to make that career pivot today, and I'm going to share three steps with doing so, right? And I want to highlight the goal here is not just to make any career change, but a career change that's really aligned with what you want, okay? So there's a huge difference. All right, so step one, you have to first believe that what you want is possible. This may sound woo-woo and out there at first, but I want to say and I want to stress this is really step number one. On the call, Leah talked about the big shift that she experienced that allowed her to commit to her path as an artist. While she was participating in her Work Bigger, Leah was working on finding her mission. And she identified that her mission is to create authentic experiences that tell a story and inspire an imagination, right? Or inspire the imagination. And that could be through art, design, creative pursuits, right? She wanted to bring her mission to life through her art. However, because at first she didn't believe that being an artist was a viable option, she was trying to find all of these different ways to make her art and her career work. So, all of these things that she was doing, they just didn't make sense for her. And ultimately, she was wasting time, money, energy, and everything she was stumbling on in terms of opportunities, they just weren't feeling good for her. They weren't feeling alive. However, once she identified her mission and she committed to it, right, this required her to have a strong belief that what she wants is possible, right? And she started making different decisions to support the creation of that path. I'm going to say that again, right? So once Leah had the belief that what she wants is possible, she started making decisions to support the creation of that path. So her beliefs drove her decisions. Okay, so that's why believing that what you want is possible is step number one, and it's the most important step. Now let's talk about step number two. Leah said that making the actual transition took her 2 years. This is important because I don't want to sugarcoat things for you. It does not have to take 2 years, but sometimes these things can take longer, right? And we need to be okay with that, especially if you think about the long-term payoff. Right, 2 years is actually a short amount of time if you think about your whole life, and also how the work that you do now is going to pay off 5 years from now, right? So for some it may take longer, for some it may take, it may not take as long, and it really all depends on the journey that you're in or where you are in the process. For Leah specifically, she shared that it took 2 years because during that time, she had to work a lot on her imposter syndrome, her mindset, and learning to think differently. So most of our actions, most of the actions that we take every single day, our behavior is habitual, right? Our actions are a result of mental and emotional habits that we've developed because of our past. So if we want to do something different and something we have never done before, we have to create new mental and emotional habits that support that future vision, right? So that takes time. So step number two is, just working on the internal stuff, working on the mindset shifts. Step number 3 is Leah took a lot of action. I shared with you that once Leah committed to her path, she started making different decisions to support the creation of that path. And those decisions consist of taking on more art projects, learning graphic design. She started partnering with other Work Bigger members to support them with their art needs. So we had one member who needed support with developing a logo for a new nonprofit that she launched. And Leah raised her hand and helped her design that logo. So she did all of this so that she could create her portfolio and experience as an artist. She didn't wait for the opportunities to come to her, and she didn't wait for the right job opportunity to show up. Ultimately, she took action to create what she needed to fill in her experience gaps. And I think it's so inspiring, right? Because oftentimes what keeps us stuck from making a career change is, how do I make this change when I don't have the experience? But Leah went and created that for herself. So 2 years in, Leah applies for an artist position that she saw online, and she got the job. And that happened because of all of the prep work that she did in advance. It really set her up to succeed on that interview. So let's do a quick recap. To make a big career change, you have to, 1, get clear on your mission and believe that what you want is possible. Step 2, work on developing new mental and emotional habits to support your future vision. So you have to work on all of the internal stuff, the mindset, the beliefs, the imposter syndrome, right? Developing new mental and emotional habits to support your future vision. And 3, take action and fill in the experience gaps. Now, I want to hear from you. I want to know, are you dreaming of making a big career change in 2020? Let me know where you're at. What insights do you have as you hear about Leah's story? And what's one action that you want to take as a result of the insight that you have, right? Because we want to take all of these lessons and we want to put them into action so that you could create these results for yourself. Share with us in the comments and I'll give you some extra coaching around it. And other than that, that's it for this week. We're not going to be sending a video out these next 2 weeks. We're taking a break for the holiday. I hope you also take some time off and just enjoy time with family, friends, reflect on this year and also what you want to create in the new year. And yeah, I wish you an incredible holiday season. Thank you as always for being here, for watching, for listening and tuning in. I so appreciate it. And I'm really excited to be back in January in your inbox. All right, take care. Have a good holiday. Bye. Hi there. I'm jumping in here again to share a quick reminder that we're opening membership for the Work Bigger community in January. Work Bigger is your coaching community to help you do work you love that makes a difference in the world without burning out. So if you've been enjoying the videos that we've been sharing here on the blog, you will absolutely love being a member because we take a lot of these lessons, we coach you through them, and we go much deeper. So as a member, you receive monthly group coaching to help you get unstuck and to help you achieve your big career goals. A community and network that always has your back and is incredibly supportive, and they always have an eye out for the best opportunities for you. And also career trainings and education to help you up level in your career and also develop as a leader. So keep an eye out. We're going to be sharing a lot more information soon, and go to workbigger.co/join us in the meantime if you want to learn more. All right, thanks so much.